Hey teacher, and welcome back to your Sunday Spark with Karen Capone. This week I'm here to talk to you and chat with you all about purpose, because as I talk to more and more teachers, educators, moms, and reflect on my own life, I think about the areas where that question of purpose and why am I doing what I'm doing really came into play and made me reevaluate everything I was doing and why this is so important for you. So even today, I was just chatting with some moms, young moms who have young children, and I remember when my kids were very little, I started to question what is the purpose of me going to work, leaving them, and working so hard, and for what? Yeah, I know there's a paycheck involved, but there just kind of felt like something was missing, and I didn't know if I was in the right place. I wasn't sure if that's where I was really supposed to be. And really that huge question of, am I in the right place? And what am I doing here at this job when my own children are home? And it really made me start to reflect on many things that were happening in my life and in the world around me. And it was really scary. And I know, because the women even I talk to today and the educators I talk with all the time, that question is coming up. Well, I am working so hard in this job to provide for so many, and I don't know if this is the right place anymore. And that is scary. So let's talk about it a little bit. And as we go through the week, everything I talk about will be designed to help you spark purpose in your life and question the purpose and what you're doing and why you're really doing it. And it's a totally normal thing to do, and it's good to question it, because that's going to help you move forward in your life. No matter what you're doing, what job you're doing, where you are, it's good to come back to it every now and again. So a few things for today, but pay attention throughout the week. But I will say that one of the first things that you need to start to do if you're in this moment of questioning your purpose in your career and what you're doing is to be open. Be open to some new things and be ready to talk to people about it. Because the more you open yourself and the more you share about how you're feeling, the better you can address those things that are kind of weighing on you. And it's okay to feel how you're feeling, because you are not the only one. For sure, you are not the only one. I hear it all the time. And it's going to be important that you start to think about, well, what are the things that really make you happy? And what are the things that really don't make you happy? Because they're both crucially important to moving you forward in your purpose and what you want. And this last one, we're going to talk a lot about later, is getting out of your comfort zone, because you want to be such a soul on fire with what your purpose is that you don't question it at all, because that's how you embody your purpose for yourself and for those around you. And speaking from experience, coming from a place where I was wondering, like, what is the purpose of all this? What is this all about? It definitely took a lot of soul searching, but there's a special way and a certain way to do it that's going to help move you forward and not keep you in a place that's like making you feel bad about the choices and the decisions and the things that you're thinking about. So it's something I love to chat with people about, because I think it's just such a wonderful way to discover more about yourself. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in discovering for yourself, then I definitely encourage you to join the webinar, the Ignite Your Inner Spark webinar, because I think it's an initial step to some of those questions. There's also a resource on the resources page of my website, KarenCapone.com, that can help you start to think about those things. But as we move through the week ahead, and I encourage you to spark purpose and think about sparking purpose in your life and those around you. And like I always say, let the fire inside of me ignite a spark inside of you. Have a great week.